Republican Governor from Kansas, Governor Sam Brownback.
You guys go back. Third game. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Come on. You get the trophy, baby. You're the reigning champ. It's like Ali holding it up, man. Don't let him take the belt away.
Good to see you.
So Sam and I...
Classmate of Joe's.
Oh, good Lord.
Sam and I...
He was a real bomb thrower on the back bench.
Oh, my Lord. He was such a bomb thrower.
It was kind of...
That's what they all say.
I made all,
he was.
I made all you guys tired. I've got to say this, though, Sam. So in the first book I wrote, when I was talking about how Republicans spend way too much money in 2004, it's sort of in vogue now, but I did it in 2004. I actually stole the title of my book from something you said to me when I'm throwing bombs on the back row and I'm really depressed because I think Republicans are selling out and they're spending too much money.
Man without a country.
Sam came up to me, put his arm around me. He goes, you know, Joe, even Rome wasn't burnt in a day. I kept that one in my mind, and about 5, 6, 7 years later, I used it as a book. So how are we doing? How's the Republican Party doing? And then we're going to talk about your state. Then we're going to talk about your basketball team.
Wichita State.
Is the party finding? Yeah, is the party finding its way back to where we need to be?
I think so. But you got a bunch of factions in it, and instead of the Tea Party forming their own party, they went inside the Republican Party.
Which is great.
Yeah. I mean, instead of like Ross Perot in that era where he said, well, I'm just going to form something separate, they came in. Well, now you got to kind of sort through all of that. But it's a big tent party. I like Fred Thompson's comment he made. He said, we need a big magnet party instead of a big tent so that you try to attract
draw people
into it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you've been having the fight out in Kansas. You appear to be doing pretty well.
Yeah. We've had to change a lot of things. We were really losing a lot of population, and I got real tired of that. Said, we've got to change things here. And so we really went after our tax policy, went to 0 on all small business taxes, LLC and sub-S, and we've had a record number of small business filings. Job growth is up, 4% unemployment rate. The energy and the ag boom has helped a lot with those sectors as well, but things are
Keystone important to you guys?
It would be helpful. I think it'd be helpful to America, because that is a key strategic asset that we really would love to have flowing this way instead of flowing out west coast to China.
How much is the energy revolution going to reshape middle America?
It is now.
Already. You're already feeling the effects of the American energy revolution.
The piece that we're not feeling as much that we're going to is the remanufacturing boom.
Coming back our way.
Home. Because our energy cost, it's starting now, and we're getting things that are happening now. But you get those energy costs so much below Asia and Europe, which we have now, on a big abundant supply. That's the piece that's really exciting about it. We're getting now the early benefits of it, of the drilling and the development of the technology, but that's going to be really fun.
Yeah. Mike?
I'm wondering, Governor, did you turn down the Medicaid money, the free government money for health care? And if you did, why?
I haven't made, this official decision on it because Obama keeps changing the rules. Okay, we're going to extend it for a year. We're going to extend it for 2 years. So I said, well, maybe he's going to sweeten it up further on Medicaid. But we have not accepted the expansion of Medicaid because Obamacare isn't working, number one. Number two, we can't pay for the ones we have on Medicaid right now. We've got a waiting list of people with physical or mental disabilities now, and that's where I want to get the money to, is people that are on the waiting list now.
But you couldn't use the federal money to help those people right now?
No, you have to have a certain category. This is an expanded Medicaid group. It's singles. They don't have particular health disabilities in a certain income level. And then the government will help you get started for 3 years, and they're going to pull portions of the money away. But that's how a lot of us got hooked on federal money in the first place. And the federal government is broke and broken. There's no money. So a state like ours will go into a 90-10 ratio on Medicaid. It won't be long in the future before that ratio is going to go up. We're going to be paying.
Senator, real quick, your former colleague, Senator Reid, has called the Koch brothers un-American. What do you think about that? They're big in your state.
Yeah, they're American.
Un-American. What does that sound like? When you get a senator calling people that he disagrees with un-American.
I wish Harry Reid would do his job of running the Senate. The Senate has sat on the ball for so long. I mean, just not dealing with anything in regular order. What I'd love to do is see the Senate be the Senate again. That's what you've seen even Mitch McConnell saying. If I take over Senate leader, we're going to be a Senate. We're going to debate things again. We're going to let bills come up that people have to vote on. To me, being a former senator, this would be terribly frustrating.
And everybody says the same thing on both sides of it. Harry Reid's been a glorified pocket veto for Barack Obama. The House passes bill after bill after bill after bill. Harry sits on it, doesn't let anything go through the Senate.
And he's gotten people reelected that way,
yeah,
Joe. I mean,
exactly.
That's the sad part about it, when we really need to have that discussion votes.
Look what's on. Mika, you're going to be a big Wichita State
Somebody
fan,
needs to focus in on this. That's
okay.
a woo shocker.
That's a woo shocker.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
34-0.
Yeah.
Going to play for the national championship, I hope, against KU. So I've got to bet myself then in the national championship. And
well, best of luck with that.
We'll
Governor
see.
Sam Brownback, thank you very much.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you again.